Good morning, it's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It's Wednesday morning, it's a snowy kind of morning out here in my land. Today I thought I'd do a video on songs I never need to hear again. Not that they're terrible songs, not that they're terrible albums, it's just that you hear these songs over and over again. This is one reason why I don't listen to classic rock radio, because they just seem to filter through the same X amount of songs, and I just don't. It takes away from the greatness of the song or the album, in my opinion. But these are just a few of some of those types of songs. Before I get into it, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you all to those who have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. I want to continue to put great content out there to be informative, help you guys learn about these great bands and artists, and maybe learn some history of some things that you weren't aware of, or even discover some great bands and some great songs and great artists. So these aren't in any particular order, but we'll get started. So from Pump, Aerosmith, if I never hear Love in an Elevator or Jamie's Got a Gun again, it wouldn't ruin my life. I never want to hear those songs again. I love ZZ Top, but if I never hear Legs again, or even Got Me Under Pressure, or even Sharp Dressed Man. I mean, MTV, I think, or Much Music has ruined some of these great songs. Put out these crazy videos that try to represent the song itself, but if I never hear those songs again, they've got so many great albums, great songs. Sweet Home Alabama by Lynyrd Skynyrd. Song's been played to death. There's 1,000 videos on that particular song. I mean, it's an awesome song. The dual solos are just amazing, probably epic. But if I never hear it again, it wouldn't ruin my life. Red Barchetta, I love Rush. They're one of my all-time favorite bands, right from the beginning, right till the end. Rush debut album right through to Clockwork Angels. But if I never hear Red Barchetta again, it wouldn't ruin my life. And again, another one of my all-time favorite bands, AC/DC, but if I never hear Highway to Hell, it's just played to death, unfortunately. They have so many awesome songs. Highway to Hell is a great song. Don't get me wrong, it's a classic, but it's just way overplayed. Way overplayed. Metallica, Enter Sandman. Heard it too many times. The Great Cars, Good Times Roll. It's just, again, another overplayed song. American Woman by the Guess Who. I mean, that song's been done to death. Lenny Kravitz. Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing song from an amazing band. A song that was pretty much made up at the time, if you listen to the history of the song. Basically, Randy Bachman was tuning, he broke a string, he was tuning his guitar. Burton Cummings was off in the distance talking to some people during that break. Randy started playing some riffs, and it turned into American Woman. But if I never hear it again, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Another great debut album from Boston, but More Than a Feeling has just been so overplayed. Just an amazing song, but so overplayed, as with most of the songs on the album. I guess that's what happens when you put out a great album. There's so many amazing songs on it that the stations can't get enough of it. Another brick in the wall, part 2. Another overplayed song from, again, one of my all-time favorite bands, just below the Beatles as far as favorites. I didn't include any Beatles tracks on this one. I probably could have, but I didn't. I have this one in both album and CD, but if I never hear Smoke on the Water again, I think every kid in the world who's tried to play guitar or learn how to play guitar has tried to play Smoke on the Water incorrectly, even myself. It's overplayed. When you first heard it, it was just, wow, what is this? An amazing song, but I never have to hear it again. I've heard it 1,000 times. It's just too much. I also have it in remastered with a different solo. It doesn't change the fact that it's an overdone song. So many from this one. Stairway to Heaven probably is the biggest one that if I never hear it again, it's just like Smoke on the Water. If I never to hear it again, it wouldn't change my life. As an amazing song it is, with one of the greatest solos ever, it's just, never have to hear it. As well as Hotel California from this one. Again, classic guitar solo. If they just got rid of the song and just played the guitar solos by Felder and Joe Walsh, I'd be fine with that. Probably wouldn't play on the radio, but I'd be fine with that. Another amazing song, an epic song with an epic guitar solo, but Freebird. Just way overplayed. Way overplayed. Money for Nothing by Dire Straits. One of my all-time favorite bands, one of my all-time favorite albums. But Money for Nothing with Sting, backing vocals, co-written. Never need to hear it again. There's a few on here, but Hell's Bells. I could say Back in Black as well. You Shook Me All Night Long. It's such a commercially successful album and there's a lot of hits on this. But you hear them at weddings, you hear them at parties, you hear them all over the place, and it just takes away from the greatness of the album and the song. I wasn't going to include this one on here, but Dust in the Wind by Kansas. Getting to the point of being overplayed, but an amazing, beautiful song. Purple Haze by the great late Jimi Hendrix has been overplayed for a ton of years. An amazing song, don't get me wrong, and from an amazing artist, but Purple Haze just, and even Hey Joe probably I could include in that as well. Hot Blooded by Foreigner. That's all you hear on the classic radio is Hot Blooded. That's why I don't listen to it anymore. And finally, Bohemian Rhapsody. Just like Hotel California, just like Stairway to Heaven. Totally overplayed. Takes away from the greatness of the song, the uniqueness of the song. When it first came out, it was such a unique song from a unique band, amazing opus of a song, but just totally overplayed. But that's classic rock radio. That's why I don't listen to it. And I had nothing against classic rock radio, nothing against these bands, nothing against these albums, nothing against these songs. It's just, in my opinion, these songs are just overplayed. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Again, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great day. Take care. Bye bye now.